Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be working on the 87 Trans Am. I've already blown some crap out of the engine bay. I'm about to power wash it, and then I'm going to start, I guess, trying to get it started, and then I'm going to go from there. Today I just plan on checking for spark and fuel. Let's see if I'm getting any fuel, and then I'm going to have to get a timing light from there once I figure out what's going on. So thought I'd go ahead and start the video with me getting it cleaned up, since it's been sitting here just collecting all kinds of nasty dirt. So here we go. Back a couple days later. The only thing I did was clean the car up, so I got it up on jack stands here, and now I took the battery out of the Trans Am over here, and I'm gonna put it in here. This has the top post battery cables on it, so I got some adapters I'm gonna put on here. These are basically for charging. Got a negative and a positive side, but I've used them like this before. Alright, so I got my starter switch hooked up to the negative and positive on the starter. I just need to go turn the key. I unhooked the fan. Put this in the start position. That way it powers up everything. Okay. Thing is glowing. Huh. Okay. Checking for spark right here. Yep, we got spark. Okay, so that's good. Here we go. Off that hose again. Yeah. Okay guys, so I haven't been recording all this because it's going to be a lot of boring footage, but this is the order that everything was in. It looks like the firing order would be 1, 2, 5, 3, 6, 7, 4, 8. is how the wires were wired. Well, for one was in the back, so obviously it's not going to fire right. It starts at 1, and for my knowledge, and take this with a grain of salt unless I actually get started, when you're at top dead center, the distributor needs to be pointed towards that first piston, number 1 piston. So I need to get the correct firing order, and I'm putting the cap back on right now to start off, and then I'll move them around according to how they had them, and then I'll see if it makes a difference, and if not, then I'll look up the correct firing order, try to figure out what it is, because I don't know what it is. Huh. Took a minute to even turn over right. Doesn't sound like that's working. Alright, starting on day 2 of actually working on the car. I just took off the distributor cap, and I'm seeing where it I was going to line it up by hand turning it with the crank and see exactly where that was pointing on the distributor, but I'm going to figure out if it's 180 out. So I'm going to get the compression stroke on this first cylinder, so I'm taking out the spark plug, and I'm going to either hand crank it or turn it over just by nudging it, and I'll figure out which one's which. That way I can figure out if the distributor's 180 out. That's what my guess is, because I got the timing right, and it still wasn't even firing, so. AC Delcos. There we go. It looks like a fresh plug because it's completely smooth on the top. Versus a used plug. Barely has anything left. That's about how extensive my knowledge goes on spark plugs. Okay. So now I just need to figure out if I can actually get my finger on that plug. There it is. Okay. May need a hand with this though, because I won't be able to reach over. Oh man. Okay. Okay, that's the compression stroke. There's the line. And it's not 180 out. Okay. Alright, so I noticed it was having trouble turning over, so I disconnected the belt off the alternator just to give it a little less pressure. And then I moved the distributor. I spun it clockwise. I loosened it and spun it clockwise all the way over to the passenger side, like that direction, as far as it would go. So, alright. So I just need to tighten down the distributor, and then now I need to diagnose and see why the fuel pump isn't coming on. least I got the, at least I know it runs and got the timing right. Alright guys, that wraps up this video. I'm glad I was able to get it started. There was a lot of footage I had to cut out of here just to save you guys some time on the video. But you get the gist of it. The previous owner had the wrong firing order. Completely wrong. And the distributor wasn't in the right spot either. So I'm guessing they removed the distributor because it got rotated somehow. So either they loosened it and removed it. Not for sure. But I was able to get the timing set right to get it to fire up. Be on the lookout for my next video. I'm going to be dropping the fuel tank and seeing what's going on there and figure out my fuel issue. But until then, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.